right, with the down, right, you can go and, what you did was more like that, but if you get in the habit of doing more pump, right down, all right, what a good girl, you're just never going to have to deal, especially if you do escape conditioning. It actually just, even depending on the dog, even if the dog reacts equally both ways, it comes off as less aggressive to the client, right? Like if I told her to SIT and she didn't get up, I could do a little jerk, or I can slide, and even with her doing whatever she's doing over here, and I could just pump like this, right? And it's just, I'm gonna get my same point across, but it's just gonna come off as a lot more gentle, right? Let me give her a goodie, right? So I'm just communicating her with pumps, right? So this is pumps, and I could do the same drill you're doing, all right? And I could do the same drill, and these pumps just come off, right? They just come off less violent, all right? Not saying you're violent, but I'm saying if you want to be as gentle as possible with the dog, and she's picking up on this, even just me having a conversation with you. She knows her escape conditioning. You see how easy this is, right? Even without talking to her, right? Let's see, what'll she do? She's just going by. I could have a conversation with you, and she's really not going to be nervous of all these little pumps that I'm doing, right? Even with the conversation. Pumps, I love the pumps as the default for phase 2 stuff, right? It's just nice and easy. Now, recall, watch this, all right? When you do a recall with her on the leash, is what I would suggest is when they come close to you, you did a nice slide. But what happened, I'll show you, this is what you did. When you did the recall, here he come, you slid, then you took this hand off and pet. You took that hand off, you see all this loose leash here? There's things that could happen. A dog could jump up and break your nose if they're excited, or they could go past you. Is do this, as the dog comes closer, this slide hand, as they get close, finger lock here, it's nice and loose, and then you could then pet with this hand. So what happens now is, watch this, I'll put Yuri over here. Yuri, place. No. Good girl. Good girl. Watch how smooth. So it could be way back here, and the leash, Yuri, come, and slide, look, lock, I could pet. Look, see the control I have? So now with the recall, if the dog was going to turn around quick, you could very quickly just pump to keep them in the recall here, all right? They can't go anywhere. And you have this hand for petting. Just pump straight up. It works just the same, actually better, safer for the client's finger, and very, very smooth. But I would say, break and a sit. Most things with the leash, you want to maintain situal awareness. Hand, slide, pump, all right? For the sit, hand, slide, fingers straight, right across the fingers, you could just pump. So we got Yuri here, right? Slap, slide, pump, all right? Good girl, all right? Same thing, I don't have to look at her. For the down, look, slap, slide. For the down, I'll do a finger lock. It's an extra step, but slap, slide, finger pump, you go right down. Good girl, all right? And again, slap, slide right across my fingers. So much easier, right? And you don't have to look and reach for the leash. It's just like this, all right? Good girl. Good girl. She's here, right leg comes together. So watch some of these. I'll do another one. Watch, right, it's up, left. Now she can move. She gets behind the left foot, now right foot together. So that covers the start and the stop. So it makes it a lot easier now. Watch, when I move forward with her heel, good girl, is I have this nice loose leash, right? And it doesn't matter. You could want the dog back there, right? Now, but if she goes to forge, notice this loose leash, right? And notice my hand, you don't want that on there. But if she did, I'm going to get on camera here, heel. Good girl, you a good girl. I'm sorry, I'm talking to two at the same time. I would slide my left hand down. She's not forging. She's not going to forge easy in here. But I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to right, left, zip the hand back up and go. All right? Good girl. So heel. All right? So we do this. I would left hand, right leg, left hand, then she can go. And when you do that, it allows you to always have a really, really, really nice head start with the dog. And see, we want her to stop with my left foot. I don't care if she's sitting and laying down and stuff, because she probably wants the treats, as long as she's in the heel position, all right? So it's always right, has to wait for it to drop, and then she can go. But I want her to stop when this left foot stops. Good, all right? Then right foot together. So it's right, and there is some other videos, and you gotta break it down for the owner. It's mini lessons. It's actually, you can make it a mini lesson when the dog is in the heel position, just to stay with that right foot going everywhere. And then if they don't, right, just easy, heel, right? And then a lesson, I have very bad balance, but moving that left leg, but it's not until when it drops, the dog can move. And if not, you can just, you can just say heel. Good.